Good morning, gamers! How's it going, everyone? I'm finally here. I'm sorry for the little bit of lateness, but we are, in fact, here. I have today with me a maple coffee. Yeah, maple, because I'm Canadian, I guess, you know. Let's try it out. Pretty good. And actually, Naomi brought me a slice of marble cake to go with the maple coffee, so I'm just going to dunk it in there. Let's see. It's pretty good. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna choke on it. It's Schnitzel from Chowder's birthday. That's right. Wait, my mic is ass today. Uh-oh. Are you sure? Shit. Here, I'm gonna eat this cake and then I'll figure it out. I can hear the cholesterol. Yeah, it's soggy cake, dude. Um, What the hell's going on? I think I did a Sargon and set it to the wrong mic. Let me just listen in. Oh, it is. Yeah, you know what it is? It's this mic here. Yeah. Oops. I have a separate mic set up for a special thing today. Please don't fall. Looks like it's gonna. I will have to change the mic. Give me a second. I Sargoned it. I know. The Yeti. Okay, how does that sound? Is that a little bit better? I think it is, actually. Sorry, guys. That's much better. I was sorry. I was listening into the stream myself. I wanted to hear the audio quality. So, sounds good. All the crumbs I'm dropping on the mic. Much better. Thank you very much. So today I have a maple flavored coffee. It's not bad. It's not bad. How's everyone going today, man? What's going on? I've been quite good. Actually, no, you know what? I've only been so-so. I've had kind of a shitty week, like of IRL stuff that has kind of kept me away. But here we are. Yeah, I think I've seen you there. Like you're in the background, Dragon Fat. I think when I need like a mod on Game Boomers, I'm like, mods, please do this. You like pop up, but generally you're there in the background, which is okay. Yes, those of you who watch Game Boomers do know that I cut my hair. I shaved my head. I just like shave my head shaved in the summer, man. Yeah. Volume up. I can move my mic a little bit. Volume up. Yeah, I know some of you do actually have corona. Yeah, Dave had corona, so we had to stay in isolation for a few weeks, but we're all fine now. Everything's okay. But yeah, I had to basically. I was still making videos this week, but I basically pieced out of my community entirely. I couldn't do any Minecraft shit. I couldn't really do anything. I had IRL stuff going on, and I did my streams. I did my Game Boomer streams in the night. I did my SFO videos during the day, and I just was offline basically. But I'm back. I should be back now. I've been getting just I don't know. It almost seems like it's a common thing with me. Like something IRL happens, it blows up in my goddamn face. Shave my entire body. Shave the corona off. Yeah. I have very curly hair, and it kind of gets annoying sometimes. Can't really watch you, Dev, because you don't lower the quality on Twitch. That's Twitch's thing, man. I basically need to be more popular in order to have encoding options. I look so magnificent with all the hair. Oh no. I'm doing okay. But I want to get back on the You know what? Okay, you want to know what's actually stopped me from losing weight? It sounds like I'm just making excuses. I probably am just making excuses, to be honest. But when I went out and I bought like all the stock up food, like all the prep food, it was all like spaghetti and like beans and stuff, you know. So now I have a bunch of that, and I do want to try like the all carnivore diet where I'm only eating like animal products. I'm gonna try that, but I can't do it right now because we're in the middle of this lockdown, and it's like, well, shit, I gotta get stuff that can last 6 months, you know, just in case, right? So I don't know. Marble cake. Yeah, the marble cake was like a one-time thing. Yeah. Actually, it's kind of funny. I bought the marble cake like a week ago, and then I gave up coffee for a week. This is my first coffee in I think 8 days. I'd watch you, but I hate watching streams. Oh well, what are you doing here? Good to see you, though, dude. I know. Okay, I will. I will eventually answer all my DMs. Yes, I have to do it. Yeah. You know what's stopping me from losing weight? Buying food. Yeah, like basically, what I my plan is to try the all carnivore diet, like eggs and dairy and meat, and just that be what I eat. I want to try that because there's a lot of success for a lot of people, but at the same time, like I can't do that right now because I have a bunch of like I have something like 6 months worth of pasta and beans and like spaghetti sauce and chili like frozen away, and I've made like rice and fish dinners and stuff, and they're all frozen. So basically, because it was going to be a crisis, I bought a bunch of food that I know could last a long time, just in case. And now I have to eat the food, you know. So here we are. But yeah, I was stuffing yourself keeps you fat. Don't make excuses. Yeah, that's true too. Like I could always eat less spaghetti, right? There's that too. Yeah, ragu to make cheap pizza, dude. There's nothing like a cheap pizza. For example, I got like some flatbread from the store that was going to be thrown out, so I got it for really cheap. And I just put like spaghetti sauce on it, and I sliced up like a pepperoni, and then I just grated some cheese on it, and there you go, cheapo pizza. And it's pretty good too. Yeah, I need to get back to counting calories. Like, okay, guys, this is gonna sound ridiculous to you, but at this point, 8 years ago, when I was 24, 25, I was super fat. I was like, I think over 300 pounds at one point, and I was just like, I was way fatter than I am now. Even now, I was way fatter than I am. Um, and I lost a bunch of weight. I got down to like 180 pounds. Like I lost a lot of weight, and a lot of it was calorie counting, and a lot of running around, and a lot of like lifting weights. So I just need I did it before. I can do it again. I just need to do it again. Frankly, I do want to try the all carnivore diet, but in general, I just need to do what I did before, and I can probably get there. And the number one thing I have to do is get back on the calorie counting train because I haven't been doing that since the start of the year. Yeah, I was morbidly obese. I'm not anymore. Like I'm fat now, but I'm not like ridiculously fat. Like can't get out of your fucking bed fat. I used to be so fat I could feel like my heart seizing going up the stairs. It was I was I was nearly 100 pounds fatter than I currently am right now. So yeah, I actually do quite a bit of lifting. Yeah. Hey, Freed, where have you been, man? I miss you. I'll pay whatever I want to call the Devo Fig. I missed a few supers here. Before I actually get into it, let me pull up my tab and actually get the supers going, okay? Because I missed a few, and I want to. There's some happening during like the pre-show. Let me just figure it out here. How do I do YouTube? I wish I knew. Thanks for all the supers, by the way, guys. So I've realized at this point that supers make up like 75% of my YouTube income. Because YouTube does not like monetizing anything anymore. Let's see what we got here. From 20 Mexicans from Boag. I'll pay whatever I want to call Dev a Fig Overlord. Okay, thanks. 20 more Mexicans from Boag. Stuffing yourself keeps you fat. Don't make excuses. Yep. Nope. You're completely right. Deplorabology for $2. Dev, when are you gonna get a pew pew? I don't know what you mean by a pew. You mean a gun? I don't know. I don't really know how to shoot one. I haven't shot one in like 15, 20 years. I shot one when I was like 12, and then that was it. Shizzle from Chowder. Oh yeah, Deplorabology. You're one of the ones who have been here a long time, but you only recently started to check out Game Boomers, and I see you keep coming back. So I guess it turns out my gaming channel's also good. Schnitzel from Chowder for $2. I'm a dirty 30 today. Birthday sip. Happy birthday, Schnitzel. 20 more Mexicans from Boag. Where's your big titty anime avatar? My titties aren't that big, actually. 10 pounds from AB Coates. Thank you. I'm expecting some hard-ass push-ups from you after the stream. Can't have you getting heart disease during lockdown. Actually, there's a staircase like one street over. It's like an outdoor staircase that goes up because our city is very vertical. It's built on the inside of a crater. So like a lot of the streets have pedestrian-only staircases going from one level to another. And I'm basically going to be going to the staircase and jogging it a whole bunch after this. Just jogging up and down the staircase. 20 more Mexicans from Boag. Late. Yep. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. Thanks for all the supers, guys. Those are... Wait. 20 Mexicans is $1, apparently. Oh. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the buck. Let's see. Your new super rules suck, re. The new rules, re. 2B2T anarchy, re. How dare you, re. For real, those servers kept me sane this crisis. Oh, yeah. King Canuck, thank you very much for the $5. I will show the Minecraft server because some things have actually changed on there. I want to show you guys our community because it's pretty awesome. $5 from the Mented Guide. Thank you. If you did a constricted esophagus like I did and lived off Ensure and scrambled eggs for 2 months until getting it fixed, you could lose 25 pounds. That sounds awful. Actually, I like scrambled eggs, you know? I could eat scrambled eggs. Like, if I had to eat scrambled eggs every day, yeah. I don't, Dragon Fat. I don't. When I run up the stairs, I eventually have to because I'm going like I sprint the stairs and I fucking like genuinely like every time I do it, I hurt my legs really bad. But I'm like fuck it, I'll just do it. I just ram it out. Joker stairs dancer. It didn't happen. Thanks, John. Thank you very much. You're doing good, Freed. That's good. That's good. I just don't hear from you much anymore, man. I miss you. Come back. I know you're living the neat life, so you might as well do it anyway. Game Boomers is especially good when you get henpecked by Naomi. Yeah. Here. Let's shill a little bit, okay? Let's do that. How to support the show. $5 club entry. $5 from a recurring source. So that's Subscribestar, Patreon, which I don't like that you use because it sucks. YouTube memberships. There's a join button below the video here, or the sub channel on my Twitch, twitch.tv/gameboomers. Hit the sub button. The sub button is above. I'll be here. I'll post it in the chat like I always do, because tonight I'm gonna be playing some more. What was it called again? New Star Wars game that's only like so. Fallen Order. I'm playing Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order tonight on Twitch. That's the channel. You click on that. You come by at 7 p.m. EST. So that's in like 8 hours. You can in fact come and see us play Star Wars. I dress up as a really fat Luke Skywalker when I do it too. I should in fact make a Streamlabs. Yeah, I keep thinking about it. I just always forget to do the important things because I'm a slob. But you're watching Lilith clean the kitchen, Frederic. You're not gonna help her? I thought you were the housewife. Anyway, drop by there tonight. Also, if you donate I like European just fine. If you donate $100 to PayPal, my PayPal, you get into the $5 club for life. And the $5 club helps fund, for example, the Minecraft server, which I should probably show you right now, in fact. Let me just open this up here. Now, Star Wars. Hollywood killed Star Wars, but you know what? Fallen Order is actually, like, okay. What cosplay isn't fat for you? Yeah, they're all pretty fat for me, eh? A normal Mark M. No, Naomi cosplays as Leia, and Dave cosplays as Han Solo, and I cosplay as Luke. Oh yeah, Amazon Prime is a great way to do it too. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch Prime sub, and you might as well give it to me than some kind of Fortnite playing loser. Okay, so here I'll bring in the desktop. Here's the SFO community server. Look at all the people who are currently on there. The server, by the way, is in the description if you want to join. It's in the description. Let's join in. And things have definitely gotten like crazier since it started. Like, here's the mansion you have to go through. This is all still the same. All right. This area is still. What the fuck? What is this tower? Oh no, that's a beacon. Okay. And in fact, we did in fact fix the mansion because now there are checkpoints. So, for example, when you have to do this maze to actually enter the server, right? And you come out here, out of the back of the mansion, and there's like a rule list here, and it says, okay, so what you have to do. Why is there a piece gone? What asshole did this? I'm just gonna put it back. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, so there's like 4 levels to it, and you can use these platforms to kind of see where you're going. That beacon is the first one. That's the 4th one. And there should be a larger render distance than this. Come on, server, keep up. Come on, Notch. Give me the fucking chunks. There's a blue one over there. There should be like a yellow one over here or something. Shouldn't have sold out to Microsoft, Notch. You fuck. It's like right here. Render it. I wonder if the server's chugging right now. Seems to be kind of okay. Jesus Christ, like, I haven't had it this bad in a while, and right when I do it on the show, it fucking... Okay, anyway. Wait, yep, there it is. Okay, anyway. Anyway, guys, you support Project Melody? Well, better to simp for a girl than simp for a guy. Anyway, there's the south end of town, there's the north end of town. There's a cathedral. And everyone's builds are actually, like, pretty impressive now. I think I last showed this off, like, what, 2 or 3 weeks ago? Everyone's got some cool houses here, man. Like, guys, look at this shit. Good job. Do you guys on the server think that it needs a reboot? Because I could reboot it. Dev, when are we doing our dump? You said sometime this week, and I asked... Yes, I'm sorry. I mentioned earlier, Russell, that... thanks for the 5. That some IRL shit happened this week that kind of fucked me over. I will definitely get back to it, though. I want to see if I can record a dump with Scrump this afternoon. It'll be one with just us. And then I'm going to start doing the donator dumps again. I'm sorry. Just that this week kind of destroyed me. Who took a plot in town and did nothing with it? God damn it. Anyway. There's been a lot of really impressive builds going on. And they're actually quite cool. Like, you guys are talented, man. Oh, almost crashed into the thing because it wouldn't load. Yeah, you guys are doing it. Look at this. Someone's building a little castle. Yeah. It's honestly quite impressive, the things that people have built on this server. It is not a survival server. Sorry, it's not a creative server, by the way. Like, this is all survival stuff for the most part. I mean, I am in creative because I'm a mod, but like, this is awesome. I gotta do like a full-on tour of this at some point. Okay, this isn't awesome. This is like a big block of dirt. What the fuck is this? Oh. You trying to say something here? Anyway. There's actually been this war between the north and the south ends of town. But there's no PvP allowed in the town, so they fight outside. And this area at one point was like completely nuked to bedrock. But whatever. Why are you putting obsidian in front of the... Stop it. People still gotta get it in and out of town, you idiots. But yeah. People that... Oh, let me show you, first of all. Scrump's giant penis is over here. Actually, you know what? I'll just wait. What is this? Oh, it's a burning Nazi symbol. All right. Thanks. Yeah, this is like someone's house in progress. Looks cool though. Like all of you guys are pretty awesome when it comes to doing this, you know? Fly. Fly, you laggy piece of shit. Yeah. I'm going to show you one more thing before I log off. Come on. Fuck. God damn it, Scrump. No TPs. We vanilla. There's one more thing I want to show you guys. It's like in here. If it ever loads. Yeah, man, check this out. I'm streaming. You fucks will talk later. God damn it. Yeah, man. The render distance has not been this bad in like a while. I like how things just shit themselves as soon as I decide to stream. But anyway. Man, yeah. People have made some cool stuff on this server, dude. What I'm going to do, guys, is basically, at some point, maybe like in May, I'd like to start doing either tours of really cool things that have been built on the server. The lost Chinese city of Corona. Tours of really cool things that have been built on the server, or start doing like build challenges. What I want to do is have alternate maps that are themed, and then we can they're themed, and we can like set up certain things on them. I have some ideas. But basically, I'm not going to make the SIP all about Minecraft, because the SIP is not... this is the community part of the show, not the news part of the show. And this is what happens in my community. So... Fucking Scrump. God damn it. Anyway. That was that. So yeah, if you... Where's the... Here. If you give money to my community, this is the kind of thing that you help fund. And yeah, you guys can join the server and have fun. You have to run a maze to get in. It kind of prevents just like flyby griefers from fucking with the server. But once you run the maze, you can get in. So, yeah. I kind of want the server to be a cornerstone, like a mainstay of my community. I live outside of the Austin, Texas. I live outside of Austin, Texas, but do delivery boy work in the region that blurs into parts of it. It's scary how fast the fast crowd has gotten down to bootlick for authoritarian nonsense. Yeah, I'm not surprised. They were always just authoritarians themselves. Is it subs only for the server? No, but I still want to implement the subs can skip the maze thing, or donators can skip the maze. I just have no idea how to do it. The idea would be that you can log in and then skip the maze if you paid for it, but I don't know what to do. Like someone can maybe help me with it. Like I don't get it. I'm not smart enough to do anything. If griefers beat the maze, then they will have wasted like 4 hours. It only to just get banned when we discover them. So that's how it is. There's something else I want to do. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna set that up, Drew. I just don't know how to do it yet. Something else I'm gonna do here. I set up a webcam, guys, because there's something else we have to do before we start the news here. Let's see. Is this it? Ooh. This is my old potato cam from like a long time ago. Don't just fall. God fucking. Good enough. Wait, do we need to turn on the lights? Can you guys even see anything? Lights. There you go. Here we are. That's me. There's my coffee. My DK mug. I have a gamery keyboard, yes. The Minecraft server is it's in the description of the video, so just go there. Okay. So, move this aside. We're gonna do something here. I got sent this. I got sent this like a month ago. People are still messaging me packages and stuff. Or sorry, sending me packages. I just haven't had the time to open them. So we're gonna open at least this one today. And this is Freedom of Choice, Donald Trump Chia Pet. Full growth in 1 to 2 weeks. Look at this thing. Let's just get this open. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's the seeds. The chia seeds. Very good. Ooh. Yeah. My coffee's maple flavored coffee. What? Beef knuckles? I mean, these? Yeah, man. Ugh. I could definitely punch somebody with these things. I've done a lot of, like, physical labor over time. Let's see. Okay. Instructions for growing your chia planter. Soak your chia planter in water for half an hour. In a separate container, mix 2 teaspoons of chia seeds. Okay, fine, we got it. All right. Put that over there. God damn it. Freaking. Just plastic. Okay. This was sent to me, by the way, by Meet the Galaxy. So thank you very much for that, dude. And here it is. Let's just get it out. This is just a box. Donald Trump. There it is. So we can grow his hair. I wonder if like the chia seeds will also be orange. I don't know. So, I now have a Donald Trump chia pet. Thank you very much. Yes, guys, you can look inside. It is in fact a maple coffee. Yeah, like it looks all right. Oh, guys, check this out. Okay. It looks okay, right? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Look at that. Can you see this? Can you see that right there? Come on, focus, you piece of shit, like camera from 10 years ago. It says made in China. You probably can't see it. You probably can't see that, but it says made in China. Yeah. I am still wearing the same shirt from last night, yes. I just took it off and then put it back on in the morning. Here's what I do. What I like to do is I like to wear a shirt during the day, and then like I like to work out in it, and then I like to like because it was yesterday's laundry, so it's already dirty. I'll work out in it, and then I'll get into a new set of clothes. Hangar, because this is also my community stream, and somebody sent me this thing, man. Somebody mailed me a Donald Trump chia pet. So cool. Made in China, of course. Yeah, so I guess I will try. I will try to grow this thing, and I'll show it to you later. So there we are. Also, as for all you guys saying that I have moose knuckles, yes, I do. Look at these hands. They're short and stubby, and they're hairy. And I've worked a lot of physical jobs with them. That's just kind of how it is. Anyway, I have since taken down my my actual address because of. By the way, thank you very much, Meet the Galaxy, if you're here. I've taken down my address ever since Antifa tried to find me. Here, I'll just take away the camera. This one. So, if you guys recall, Antifa at one point, my local Antifa chapter tried to find out where I lived, They had failed to discover the video that I had my address in, so I took it down. So what I'm going to do, I think, is probably I'm probably going to like get a PO box at some point, so you guys can continue to mail me things because I took the address down like a month and a half ago. So I stopped getting packages. Obviously, like I used to get around like one package from a fan a month, and then as soon as I stopped because of Antifa, I obviously got nothing. So I do want you guys to be able to send me stuff if you're interested. So what I'll do is I will set up a PO box, and you can mail me whatever you like. How tall am I? I'm like 5'7". I'm short. I'm short and wide and stocky. Like people who say that I'm fat, that's true, but I'm also very muscular. I have very wide shoulders. I have a lot of muscle on my back and a lot of muscle in my arms. Cuz I've also been like lifting for a very long time. Yeah. My local Antifa chapter has been trying to discover where I live. I just noticed I got $100. Holy shit! I missed it. I'm sorry, dude. All right, thank you very much. Humor Eduardo, thank you. Waiting for you to be with PSA Sitch and Adam Friended stream. I can do that, yeah. If they're interested, I'll do it. Now, where is my pass to the server and community? Well, the IP is in the description of the video. And if you want in, message me on Discord, okay? Message me on Discord with your Discord name, with proof that it was you that sent the 100 and not just some rando claiming to be, hey, I'm Humor Eduardo, dude, it's me. Like, if you send me, like, the receipt or whatever, I will give you the rank. Just DM me on Discord. Here's $2 out of my hormone funds. You're epic. Vulture, don't not get hormones because of me, but thank you very much. Yeah. There's no idea where you live? Good for you. Yeah, I'm short and I'm stout. And I'm basically a dwarf fighter, yeah. Like it's funny because like even when I didn't have much fat on me, I was still like short and wide, but I was just like a fucking beefcake. It was really funny because like Dave's like tall and skinny and he's relatively good. At least he was when he was younger. He's relatively good looking. So it's very much like and Dave's also like more charismatic than me. So he'd always like manage to get girls in bed really easily, but none of them would really stick around until his current girlfriend, because he was like unreliable when he was younger, and I was like just hardworking. So like the few times I actually did manage to get girlfriends, the relationship actually lasted because I was like actually doing something. I've worked as a garbage man. I've cut grass. I've like used heavy machinery. I've also worked in offices though. I've done my fair share of white collar jobs too. I've worked at a university. I've worked at a library. I've done a bunch of different jobs, both blue collar and white collar. And now I'm doing YouTube. So awesome. In fact, I think when I went through school, I went back to university. I actually worked like night shift at a grocery store, just doing grunt work. And then during the day, I went to class and I just like slept whenever I could. It was fucking terrible. I did it for like a year and a half. Get yourself a crossbow from a dwarf quarreler. I could do that. Thanks very much, $2. Thanks for the $2, NA. I appreciate it. Who is Dave? Dave is my co-host on Game Boomers on my Twitch channel. Coffee is done. All right, guys, we have now done a fair share of community nonsense. In fact, I'd say we've done about 30 minutes of community nonsense. Do you want to check out the actual news at this point? I read Loki. God, that's such an old meme at this point. Is Worski still even around? C.S. Lewis. I know he's an author. I can't recall what he's read. I don't know. So what he wrote. I might have read some of it. Hey, Lane. Wait, Lane, where you been? What's up? Okay. C.S. Lewis. What did you write, dude? British writer. Oh, was he the Alice in Wonderland guy? No, he wasn't the Alice in Wonderland guy. Oh, he made Chronicles of Narnia. No, I never really read those. I was not interested. Sorry. Not for me. Who is Dave, really? Who knows? Been watching The Dumping with Scrump about the Christchurch shooting. Nothing really has come of that, honestly. The guy's going to jail, but that's about it. An epic role for this? What do you mean? Worski became a coomer. Worski was trying something new. It looked weak. See, the last I heard of Worski was that he had moved in with Ralph, and I assumed that didn't work out. So, I don't know. Yeah, see, the local Antifa group here is like 15 people at a university, and they just like have weekly meetings and fucking do nothing. But there was actually an article written about me on one of their websites, and they tried to find out where I lived, and they were like contacting my roommate, telling him to stop hanging out with me and shit, like contacting Dave. And I was like, shut the fuck up, get the fuck out of here, you're so stupid. That's true, Tricon, yeah. But Dave was there last night, though. Okay, let us actually get to the news then, eh? Actually, let's actually get to things. Yeah. Ready to go, guys? Oh, by the way, once I have the PO box set up, you guys can in fact mail me whatever you like, and I'll open it on stream. Okay? So I do like having at least some community and interaction on the weekly sip. So let's do it. Where's the button that I need? Here it is. Rock, paper, shotgun. Terrible. $5 from Sam. Thank you. Have fun getting a PAL for a crossbow, Dev. Unless you already have one already. You're out of luck because all the gun license applications are terror. Shut down. Yeah. I mean, I have a mace. I have like 100-pound mace I can hit them with. I actually, unironically, I have a copy of the Warhammer. Like something of the Warhammer. What is it called? The Doomhammer from Warcraft. I have like a legit replica that is actually a weapon. I do like replying to you, Gregor. I haven't had time, and there's lots of people here right now. I'm sorry. I talk to you on Game Boomers because there's like only like 60 people there usually. I just haven't had time to check my DMs. I'll try to make time today, okay? I'm gonna do a lot of like back end dirty work today. That includes the DMs. Thanks for the $2, Carl. Thank you very much. What's going on with you? Okay, let's just go. Let's get into it. Actually, do you want me to show you my mace? Hold on, I can show you it before we actually do the news. Just wait a second. Here. Oops. That was the wrong thing. Oops. Okay, here. You know what? I'll get the mace. I'll show it to you before we start. I can meander a little bit more, right? That's okay, right? Hey, Naomi. Give me the steak. Oh god, it's heavy. I could probably actually like swing this with 2 hands and kill somebody. No fucking does. Okay, I have the mace. Naomi's sick again, guys, and she tried to eat some steak and rice. And usually she leaves her leftovers to me, but today she wants to eat her steak. So, fair enough. All right. How can I properly display this using the webcam? Let me see. Hold on a second. Where is the camera? There it is. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Look at this thing. It's a replica of the Doomhammer from Warcraft. This is metal. Okay? It's fucking metal, dude. And it's heavy. Like I could I could just throw this at somebody, and it would fucking like. This is actual like leather straps here, like up here for the. See if I can show you. Not really. Here. It's like a leather handle, like leather strapped handle. Oh, it's so heavy. Yeah, you just like I kind of keep this around, and then if somebody ever breaks into my place, I can just hit them over the head with this. So yeah. Yeah, I actually am used to being a food garbage disposal. Naomi's like, I'm full, and I'm just like, yeah, I guess I'll eat it so we don't waste the money. That is not even slightly a combat effective weapon. Good luck hitting anybody who can actually move. Yeah, but it's cool though, isn't it? It's a maul? Isn't it a mace? I mean, it has like mace-like properties. Like it's not sharp or anything. It's just like a. Oh Jesus, it's so heavy. That's a maul. Okay, fine. It's a maul, not a mace. All right. I have like a lot of replica weapons. I have the Final Fantasy VII Buster Sword. I have the Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. I have Genji's from Overwatch, his sword, and I have this thing. I have like a few other like fake guns and stuff. I still want a Master Sword. I don't have a Master Sword yet, but I still want one. Anyway, I got this before Warcraft and Blizzard turned to shit. I'm gonna put it back. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, Naomi, you want to lift the mace? Hey, Naomi, what if I put it on you? What will happen? Don't break up with me. Don't put it on me. Okay, I'm good. Thanks for the carrot. Give me a second, guys. Naomi, where'd you put it? Oh, it's over here. Yeah, you put it. Fucking. Stop leaving stuff in here. You gibber gob. Here. I'll see you later. Sorry about that. I'm back. Oh. What happened? Okay. Oh, the camera fell a little bit? I guess it did, eh? Oh, well, it's okay. We will just, in fact, return to this. Yeah. Spin to win, that hammer will be useful. Yeah. Maces are usually round or in a diamond shape. Mauls are rectangle or hammer shaped. Yeah, it is a hammer, so yeah. It's hard to find a good Master Sword. I've been looking to try and get like an actual decent Master Sword, and they all just seem to be kind of shitty. Yeah. It's a mace. Dev was right. Follow Dev on Twitch. Please do. Is this my Twitch? Yes, it is. There it is. Please follow me. Also, Meet the Galaxy. I unboxed your Chia Pet earlier. Thank you very much. Mace-like properties. Should be a meme. Show us the Buster Sword. Whenever I play Final Fantasy VII on the stream, which will, again, I think be on Tuesday, I have the Buster Sword on stream as a prop. Because you can always come by and see it then. But thank you for the $2. Here, let's actually get to the news, all right? I've been dicking around too much. We've been having fun here, I think. I hope you guys have been enjoying it. But let's actually get to the news section of the stream, eh? Let's do it. Wasn't broken, no, it was just fine. Okay, rock, paper, shotgun. What I think, Resident Evil 3, the brute of all evil. Apparently this is an SJW who does not like this sort of thing. Oh wait, did I miss a super? Oh, 10 pounds, maybe coach, thank you. I've wanted to buy a sword, a battle axe, and halberd, but I have nowhere to put one. I have a wall where I hang all my weapons, actually. What's this Amazon link? Legendary link, let's see. Real steel, not a toy. You see, I've seen this before. However, the problem with this one, Dragon Fat, is that it's not like game specific. It's obviously like just a regular Master Sword. Like it's not based on any one game, so it's not actually really. It's like a no-name brand Master Sword, basically. I can still get one though. Like apparently it's not for sale right now, but I can still grab one. As long as it looks good enough, I guess, you know? Have Naomi lift. Dude, Naomi can't lift it at all. Like, I asked her to lift the mace. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I asked her to lift the mace and she couldn't fucking do it. Oh, I missed a second super? Okay, can I go check it out right now? I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Where is it? I don't see it, dude. I have to like refresh. Hold on. Come on, YouTube. Stop being a shit. Let's see. I'm Southman. Come to my house with maps out front to be added to the South End community with a map. Come show the... Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I'm off the server, and I'm not going to go back on, but yes, King Kaneka actually has like a giant map of the entire town. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm sorry, though. I will send you a link to an actually useful melee weapon if you want. All right, let's go. Let's go. Enough goofing around. Enough me getting distracted by all of you guys and all your wonderful community-like positivity, because you guys are all fucking amazing and I love you. Dev, Naomi, lift my mace. We all hear Naomi grunting. Dev, do that on your own time. Okay. Deplorable. Did I miss yours too? God damn it. Fucking. Oh. What's it going to take for the UK to get its freedom back? Violent or non-violent resistance? Stick says you have to exhaust all non-violent options first. I agree. Yeah. Violence should be the last resort for sure. Absolutely. But you can definitely get there without violence, I think. I think the UK is not so far gone that you need to like have a revolution. Get a sling bow. Thanks, NA. Okay, here we go. Honestly, I'm glad Resident Evil 3 is a short game, because it was really, really stressful to play. After 6 hours of it, I was thoroughly jangled and just wanted a break from things trying to messily dismantle me. You sound like a fucking soy boy. Which, to be fair, means that it did exactly what I wanted it to do. Before my nerves tattered and I evolved into a strategy dad, you see, I used to love a bit of survival horror. So I knew what boxes Resident Evil 3 needed to tick. And it left great bloody claw marks through all of them. So apparently he liked Resident Evil 3, kind of. However, from what I heard, apparently he said that... Yeah, here it is. Here we go. I really can't overstate how great everything in this game looks. It's masterfully lit. The textures are some of the best I've ever seen, and protagonist Jill Valentine looks almost real at times. But it's the details that really do it for me, especially in the first half of the game. Every location is phenomenally rich in just stuff. Okay, so he's very happy that Resident Evil 3 turned out to be the way that it turned out to be, I guess. Okay, yep. However, there is... Where can I find this? Come on. Oh my god. Here it is. I do kind of want to flag the whole violence against women aspect of Nemesis, and of the game in general, as it's hard to deny it's a theme, or that it's presented with at least a little relish. I realize it's completely unreasonable to single out Resident Evil 3 for this when, gestures at the entire history of horror. And in fairness, you play as trigger-happy mercenary Carlos for a good portion of the game, so you get to see loads of lingering close-ups of a man's neck getting devoured like a late-night burger too. But yeah, there were moments when I just felt uncomfortable. Jill isn't too obviously a vessel for anyone's fetishes, but as realistic as she is, she's clearly designed to be sexy. I thought they toned down the sexiness of her in this version of the game. She spends an awful lot of time being hurled into things, slapped about, grunting in pain, being asphyxiated, and either struggling to force assailants off of her or being graphically murdered by them. There was one particularly rough bit where one of the previously mentioned spider monsters strangled her with tentacles, then rammed a bigger tentacle down her neck to pump her full of parasites. I'm sure that's somebody's fetish. Watching back through my capture footage for screenshots, I could hear myself mutter, "Not cool, man," into my headset. And it doesn't happen to Carlos. So yeah, I guess his complaint is that for you to play as a woman, for there to be a woman hero, there has to be the possibility that the woman loses the fight against the villain. And so we want women characters. We want them to be heroes. We want them to be front and center in the action, but we don't want them to potentially lose their battles with the villains. Like, what fucking kind of standard is that? No male character, no male hero in anything is held to that standard. Like, okay, here, hold on. Where's actually a decent picture of Jill? Like, I don't find her to be that unattractive. I know that they definitely toned down the sexiness from the original design of Resident Evil 3. Okay, fair enough. If you want to be mad about that, you can be mad about that. That's fair. But I don't find her to be unattractive. She's not like conventionally attractive. She's certainly not ugly. Like, you know, I'd definitely be like, okay, yeah, she's kind of cute, good enough. But like, what did you want? Like the ugliest girl you could get? Like, is that it? He virtue signaled to himself in his headset. He did, Hobo Frodo. He did. He's like, not cool, man. So shut the fuck up. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway. Yeah. I wasn't even kidding on Nemesis having sleazy Dom energy, by the way. Sleazy Dom energy. Okay, so I guess that we are now into kink shaming territory, where if you for some reason are a submissive woman and you want a dominant man to slap you around, if that just happens to be your thing, I guess now this is bad. I never thought that the radical left would go into like sex shaming territory, into like puritanism, you know, almost religious puritanism. It's kind of all right. Okay, dude. Making women ugly on purpose is misogynistic. Thanks to Pluribology. Thank you. Resident Evil 1 Remake Jill looks way better, and that was on the GameCube. Yeah, but like I don't think that she's ugly here. I just think it's like a different style. It's like whatever, you know. She's cute. I'd still date her. But like you know what I mean though, right? Like you can complain about the game making her uglier. Okay, fine. I don't necessarily agree, but there's still a valid point there. But you can't complain that your heroic female character who's going on adventures and confronting evil might lose, and the evil might triumph. Like, what the fuck do you want? It's not a real adventure. It's not real heroism if there's not a chance of failure. Like, shit, man. For some reason, I actually thought, Wing to Sarah, that the SJWs would be bitching about the Final Fantasy VII Remake because of the cross-dressing scene, but they're not. You know? Anyway. Jill's ex-Super Cop colleague Brad mentions Nemesis having a hard-on for her, and when Carlos is introduced, while saving Jill from a mangling at the hands of the old bag fists himself, he quips that Nemesis knows what it wants and it won't stop till it gets it. Don't you like that in a man? No thanks, replies Jill. He's all yours. Yeah, these are jokes. Like, these people are in life and death situations, and they're trying to have at least, like, a little bit of brevity because it adds character to the story. Like, fuck. Like, what do you want, dude? Holy shit, man. Anyway, this guy's complaining. This guy kind of likes the game, but is complaining. And it's like, you know, there's actually a lot of problems with Resident Evil 3. And I don't think this is one of them. I think this is just somebody being fucking sensitive and he needs to grow a spine. Look at this guy. Hey, Nate Crowley. You look like the kind of guy that would complain about this. Nate Crowley was created from the smokeless flame before the dawn of time. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Get some testosterone replacement therapy, for fuck's sake. I'm not banned from driving, no. Nope. I mean, I was a long, long time ago, but that was like over 10 years ago, man. I'm fine now. Okay, check this out. Here's why you shouldn't like Resident Evil 3. Do not buy this game. This is a Steam review, by the way. Don't buy this game. If you like Resident Evil 2 Remake or the original Resident Evil 3, do not buy Resident Evil 3. You will not be happy and very disappointed. This game don't feel as good as the Resident Evil 2 Remake. It's much faster paced, more like Resident Evil 6 mixed with 4, but in a bad way. The biggest problem is that too many things were cut out from the original game, leaving the game very short and not worth the price tag. You will finish it fast, 3 to 5 hours even for an average player. Here's what's cut from the game. The clock tower is gone, the gravedigger is gone, the giant worm's gone, the park's gone, city hall's gone, graveyard's cut, other locations are cut, the spiders are cut. Apparently there's a boss spider, but there's only one. Other enemies are cut from the game. Jill doesn't go to the Raccoon Police station. Doesn't make any sense at all. Her time in the police department is completely cut. Iconic moments from the original are cut, like Nemesis doesn't kill Brad. Nemesis doesn't follow you like Mr. X. He shows up a few times in the beginning of the game and chases you in one area, and after that he isn't there. It doesn't happen again, and it's just quick time events and boss battles. The feeling of a tyrant, Mr. X or Mr. X-like enemy following you is cut from the game. If you're hoping Nemesis will be like a beefed up Mr. X, no, he's not like that at all. Nemesis's second transformation is cut from the game. His third is now his second and kind of weird. He runs like a dog on his arms and legs, not scary or cool, just bizarre looking. Nemesis just isn't Nemesis. I don't know what he is, but he's not Nemesis. Nemesis grapples up into nowhere like Batman, and it looks really strange. It gets even more strange when you realize there are no skyscrapers in Raccoon City. It seems like he's web-slinging on the clouds. Puzzles are almost non-existent. There were only 3, and they were so easy and over in a few seconds they didn't feel like puzzles. Every item you need to find feels handed to you, so there is no joy when you find items. Honestly, there is a time in the game where you come to a locked door and Jill says, "If only I can find a key." And you turn around, took 2 steps, and got the key off of a dead zombie behind me. That's how you find items in this game. Barry doesn't save Jill in the end. That scene is cut from the game, changing the story. B-movie is feeling with all the action. Well, that's fine. I don't mind a B-movie feeling. It's kind of cool. Gore is toned down. Arms and legs no longer fall off. They just disappear when you shoot them enough, and it looks really weird. My daily sip count at this point. I'm not sure, callback. I'm not sure. Maybe we're at like 100 of these. I don't know. Getting close, I think. None of the cuts will bother you if you don't know anything about the original Resident Evil 3. But even if you don't, the price tag isn't worth it. Even if you know nothing about Resident Evil, you wouldn't be happy you spent the money on a game that ends so shortly, feels rushed, and incomplete. You will walk away from the game feeling like you paid $60 for a B-movie when you could have just seen a B-movie in theaters for much cheaper. So yeah, the game is only, apparently, according to this review, is only worth about $25. So, Resident Evil 3. What it seems like to me is that the Resident Evil 2 remake was a massive success. And 1 year later, just 1 year later, they had Resident Evil 3 out. And I was like, hold on. That's pretty quick to do a full game, isn't it? And it turns out they just used the Resident Evil 2 engine, made the bare bones minimum of what Resident Evil 3 was back in the day, and then they just shit it out into the marketplace. Because fuck you. Capcom, man, like, they have like one major hit and then 50 misses, and that just seems to be Capcom nowadays. They're not the company they used to be. Okay. Check this out. You missed Jill's sandwich? Yeah, me too. All right, let's check this out here. Oh, yeah. This is from Sea Storm. I'm not the first to do this, and I don't care. So, a few weeks ago, the Queen was giving a speech in a pure green, and, like, you should know at this point, don't do this. You know what's going to happen on the internet. Don't do this. You're going to get something like this. Oh, God. I love the internet, guys. It's great. Okay, what's next? Speaking of the royal family, are cash-strapped Meghan Markle and Prince Harry nearing a breaking point? So, yeah, apparently, because they decided to leave the royal family, they're not getting paid anymore, and they're running out of money. And now Meghan Markle is losing her shit at Prince Harry, who's never worked a real job in his life, and now he's going to have to. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are reportedly running out of money fast, and it's having a major effect on the couple's relationship. Who's to blame? They are. You fucking morons. You fucking globs. Like Christ. Let's see. Are these two starting to pull away from each other? They should. Apparently she's terrible for him. Anyway. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are reportedly running out of money. Meghan has apparently ordered Prince Harry to get a job. Their financial struggles are affecting their relationship, but who's to blame for the mess? Meghan Markle's Hollywood dreams could be fading fast. New reports suggest she and Prince Harry are rapidly running out of money. Yeah, they moved to the USA after leaving Canada because Canada didn't want to pay for them. They're like, get the fuck out of here. So, they've now settled in the LA area. I'm sure that'll do good for them. Yep. So, Meghan Markle orders Prince Harry to save them both. Let's see. Meghan's terrified that her dreams of being a Hollywood queen will be destroyed by this financial nightmare, and she's insisting that Harry make a move and resolve the crisis. But apparently Harry's not an actual prince anymore, so you're fucked. Harry has no marketable skills. He's never had a real job. He does not have a university degree, nor does he know a second language. He only has military training. Yeah. When you take away the prince from him, he's relatively average, isn't he? Prince Harry has to be feeling a bit neutered. After all, this isn't the first time Meghan has bossed him around. What exactly is the crisis that Meghan Markle wants him to solve? It seems to be the one she caused when she convinced his man to leave the royal family. Surely there would be no money issues if they still lived in the UK. But since she convinced Prince Harry to leave, he's now closer to just an average person. He doesn't have the power he had when she married him. Donald Trump made that abundantly clear when he triumphantly denied the couple access to American-funded protection. And here's Trump. I am a great friend and admirer of the Queen and the United Kingdom. It was reported that Harry and Meghan, who left the kingdom, would reside permanently in Canada. Now they have left Canada for the U.S. However, the U.S. will not pay for their security protection. They must pay. And that's completely reasonable. They are no longer royals. There is no obligation for anyone to pay for them. It's like she fell in love with Superman and then immediately dressed him in kryptonite. He's powerless now. See, I have a feeling like if they divorced and Harry went back and was like, please take me back. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake. Haven't we all been seduced by the pussy at least once? They'd probably take him back. I could see that. Let's see. Meet the Galaxy for $10. Just watch you opening the Chia Pet. Hope you grow the pet and eat the Chia. May the Trump Chia Pet protect you at night from the Liberals and Trudeau. Thank you very much, Meet the Galaxy. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the donation. Markle is America's revenge against the British. Thanks, Contemo. Thank you very much. And there's 5 from Ryan. Thank you. Harry did serve the army for a long time. I do respect him for that. Meghan, though, she needs eating. Yeah, like, how about this? Harry, just go work for the U.S. Army. You have training already, dude. Yeah, there you go. So, Harry has given up on his real life for his rebellious American wife, but his sacrifice is exploding in his face. Their marriage is tense. They could be at a breaking point. So, Harry snapped when he decided to move to Canada with Meghan. He's had mixed feelings about being stuck in a house with her, and now they've moved to LA. You fucked up, dude. This is the face of a man who fucked up. Oh my. R.I.P. Prince Harry became Prince Horny and it ruined him. That's pretty good. Okay. Taiwan joins Canada in banning Zoom for government video conferencing. Zoom's daily users ballooned to more than 200 million in March. So Zoom is like a it's a video conferencing app that a lot of companies are using right now because of the coronavirus. Taiwan's cabinet has told government agencies to stop using Zoom video communications. The latest blow to the company. God damn it. The latest blow to the company as it battles criticism of its booming platform over privacy and security. Zoom's daily users ballooned to more than 200 million in March as coronavirus-induced shutdowns forced employees to work from home and schools switched to the company's free app for conducting and coordinating online classes. To be fair, I've actually seen like professors teach their classes on Twitch, and like there's maybe 60 people in Twitch who are part of the class, and there's like thousands of people just shit posting in there. It's kind of great. The company is facing a backlash from users worried about the lack of end-to-end encryption of meeting sessions and Zoom bombing, where uninvited guests crash meetings. If government agencies must hold video conferencing, they should not use products with security concerns like Zoom. And fair enough. Like if it's the government, it's kind of important, isn't it? Canada also doesn't let the government agencies use Zoom for secure communications. It's because actually I don't know if this article says it. No, it doesn't say it. But it turned out that the Chinese have their hands in Zoom as well. So it's like, Christ, at this point, just treat the Chinese like they're the Borg, okay? Or like they're the Reapers from Mass Effect. All right, they will infect everything they touch. They will subvert everything they get into. You have to oppose them. The first moment you see them, you have to oppose them on principle. That is what the Chinese, the Communist Chinese Party is. All right. So fuck, dude. Like, get somebody else to do 5G. Fuck Huawei. All right. Any company that has Chinese money, fuck them. They've been subverted. Okay. Fuck China. Fuck the Communist government of China. Okay, let's keep going. Man arrested in Oregon for swinging lightsaber at the cops and deflecting tasers. All right. It's only a matter of time before somebody figures out how to make a real-life lightsaber. This is an old article. It's from 2012, but still, I want to talk about it because I just discovered it. So, apparently what happened... Wait, is this it? Apparently what happened is a disorderly man named David Allen Canterbury, who dual-wielded a pair of toy lightsabers and started swinging them around a local Toys R Us, hitting random customers. And then proceeded to venture outside where he had a showdown with the police. At one point, a police officer fired a taser at Canterbury, but the man actually managed to deflect one of the wires with his Jedi sword. Okay. Let's see if we can... Hold on. Is this a video of it? I mean, it's 2012. It's going to be like... Let's see. Yeah. Do it, dude. Yeah. Oh, it's not actually the deflection. Okay. Oh, well. But still... All right. Who knew getting in bed with Chi-Coms is a bad idea? Yeah, thanks, callback. It's fucking terrible. So stupid. Well, the thing is, if something's made in China, like for example, your graphics card is made in China, you can't really help that, right? But I highly doubt that your graphics card is like recording everything that you do and sending it off to the Chinese government. Okay, there's a difference between something being manufactured and, like for example, the Chia Pet that I was given here. It says made in China on the bottom of it. That sucks. We shouldn't be giving Chinese companies money. But I don't think this piece of plaster and the seeds are somehow recording all of my private data and sending it off to China. All right? There's a difference in severity here. If you have to buy something from China because everything of what you're looking for comes from China, fine. Like, it's not the case with t-shirts. You can buy locally made t-shirts. It's going to be a little more expensive, but that's the sacrifice. But when it comes to like electronics, some electronic things you're kind of fucked. Some things you're kind of fucked. It's just everything's made in China, and that's just how it is, and it sucks. But when it comes to stuff that can be actually used against you, like applications or like phones or something, do not, right? Just fucking do not. Okay? It doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter what it takes. Do not buy from China at that point. You know? $5 from Fuck Oof. Thank you. I have sent 4 links to actual melee tools that you can buy in the $5 club. Also, talk about how Trudeau sent almost $1 million to China. Trudeau sent, before the outbreak began, it was already happening in China, but not Canada. Trudeau sent like a shit ton of masks and ventilators to China. Like, you're fucking stupid, Trudeau. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, like, do your best, okay, to not buy from China. Sometimes it's unavoidable, but do your best because fuck China, okay? There we go. That's my rant. Speaking of the coronavirus, is a plague of rats following the coronavirus? As urban rats face a growing food scarcity, we ask an expert what that could mean for your household. I've always found rats to be kind of cute. I don't know. I like rodent creatures, you know, like hamsters and mice and rats. I just like them all. That's my kind of thing, you know? I don't know. Yeah. If it's Samsung, it's probably made in China. Like, I just think we should just like, if we want manufacturing, like cheap manufacturing, put it in India. At least India's a democracy, for fuck's sake. Like Christ. The closure of restaurants and bars and the halting of the tourism industry and a lack of foot traffic in urban areas has had a severe impact on rat populations around the country. Rats have been taking to the street in packs, sometimes in the daylight, emboldened by hunger. So yeah, the rats, because there's not enough food floating around anymore, and the humans aren't going out as much, the rats are striking out on their own. Yeah. As the plague of rats preceded the coronavirus, it is called politicians. As the country begins to buckle down for what experts are warning may be our hardest week of coronavirus-related deaths yet, one begins to wonder, where does all of our social isolating leave the urban-dwelling animals who depend on our food garbage for sustenance? Secondarily, and perhaps even more worrying, where will those survivalists turn when their need for food becomes dire? So let's see. This is actually the first virus outbreak where we've had to be on the alert about rats. ASIF made in Taiwan. Great. Buy Asus. Buy Asus. Humor. Good. Thank you. But yeah. The rats, especially in cities like New York, Boston, and Washington, are heavily dependent on us for their food. There's no secret here that rats, for the most part, get their food directly from us. It's all of our garbage. In general, rats like to stay close to their burrows, which are often at ground level in apartment floorboards, alleyways, sidewalks, or basements. They're also nocturnal. However, rats are coming out looking for restaurant garbage and scraps in the subway, and there's none to be found for several days in a row. They switch into survival mode. The result is that they will begin to show up during the day as well as the night, and in different areas that you'd normally find them due to stress. The long-term impacts of a food shortage on urban rat populations can result in 3 possibilities. So let's see. Let's see what they do. Okay. If this keeps going on and the rats do not find dependable everyday sources of food, they will begin to implode on each other. They'll go into high stress mode and they may begin fighting to the death, and they will begin to cannibalize each other. Jesus. Damn. Rats may begin to disperse, traveling quite a distance of multiple miles within a matter of a couple of days in their hurried search for sustenance. They'll try to find another spot where they can get some kind of food, and if they don't find that, they're just going to die. But the third possibility is that they'll start following their noses. So apparently in New Orleans, they're seeing swarms of rats. Emboldened by hunger, the city's rats have been taken to the now deserted streets in large packs. Oh my god, let's see this shit. Okay. Let's see it. Yep. There's a few rats there. They're all over the place. Got some small rats, some big rats. Yep. There's just groups of them now hanging out. Damn, dude. So, rats can be carriers for a slew of diseases, but they don't harbor nor can they pass on rabies. All right, okay. And to be fair, I have a feeling that rats can probably spread coronavirus because, for example, a tiger at the Bronx Zoo tested positive for coronavirus. Now, coronavirus doesn't affect the tiger, but he can now spread it to humans. So, like, fuck me. I think, like, anything can catch coronavirus. They just, only humans get affected by it. Yeah. That's not a large pack, but you know what I mean, though. It is some rats. It's more than normal. So anyway, it turns out that the rats are going to be going nuts, and it might be a problem in the future. So thanks, China, for another thing we have to worry about. Here, how about this? CNN has hit a new low. The network refused to cover President Trump's press conference again, while the leader of the free world wishes Allied leader Boris Johnson a speedy recovery after the latter was put into intensive care suffering with the coronavirus. Instead, CNN played pre-packaged clips and interviewed its own staff via Skype, while the president spoke of the latest U.S. statistics, plans, and offered his best wishes. The only other networks not carrying the press briefing were CNBC, which understandably was taking news about the market movements, and Russia Today, a foreign propaganda network. Okay, so, as it turns out, mainstream media, I know it's CNN, I don't know about the rest of them, but it's definitely CNN, has stopped covering Trump's daily coronavirus response because every time they cover it, Trump's ratings go up a little bit, and they're realizing that Trump's actually, like, I don't know if he's doing an amazing job, but he's doing the best that he can, it seems like right now, at least under the circumstances, to try and, you know, he is basically having government play an appropriate role in the coronavirus response, because it is a crisis on some level. And they're like, man, showing Trump doing stuff, it's making him more popular. We should probably stop doing this, because CNN is a bunch of fucking hacks. Let's check this out here. Oh yeah, so let's see. Yeah, all these news networks are showing it, right? They're showing his response, his speech. CNN. Yeah, what do you got here? You have CNBC talking about the Zoom story instead. Well, when this was live, you have CNN just talking to this guy when it was live, and you have Russia Today doing something else. Every other major network was doing this. Fox, obviously. C-SPAN, obviously. MSNBC, to their credit, was doing this. They were doing it properly. Newsmax, CBS, okay. You know, a few other channels, the official White House channel, whatever news network OAN is, they were doing it. But basically, most of these networks were doing their job. These guys weren't. Russian Today is no more propaganda than CNN is. Russia Today is very much like a BBC kind of thing, or like a CBC. It's just like state-funded news. So I don't trust them any more than I trust the BBC. or the CBC, you know. Let's see. Oh, I should probably show you this. Hold on a second. Wait, this is Twitter. I might accidentally show. Something I shouldn't show. But here. Yeah. Here we go. Okay. I'll show you this because I'm proud of this one, okay? This is a tweet of mine that in the 24 hours that I posted it got 250 retweets pretty much and 2,000 likes, and I love it. Our traps versus their traps. Choose wisely, modern man. This got so many people fucking angry, and it's great. Which is why here's my SoundCloud reply is, since this is blowing up, let me take the opportunity to say, I stand by it. Stay mad, nerds. Oh god. This is Lilith, by the way. This is a picture of Lilith. And this is a picture of some communist who was fucking flooding my mentions yesterday with like thousands of tweets just saying bullshit. I love this. I love how many, like, there's lots of people who are angry. Some people are laughing about it, but lots of people are fucking angry. And it's great. It's pretty excellent. Yeah. The right one's not even a trap, it's an ambush. Oh god. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like triggering Twitter. It's fun, you know? Oh yeah, the I wish the ISIS was, yeah, someone said that they prefer ISIS over me, and I'm like, okay. Some people are like, don't use traps at all. It's like, okay, yeah, okay, sure. Anyway, let's continue. My white girlfriend told my black mom that eating vegan is like the civil rights movement. My mom refuses to talk to my girlfriend until she apologizes. Let's see. Dear Prudence. I'm a buyer. Okay, hold on. I typed in SFO Google. This is what came up. Oh, really? What came up? Usually, like the San Francisco airport comes up because it's also called SFO. But thank you for the $2. But anyway, I'm a biracial. Mom is black, dad is white, man, and my girlfriend is white. We're both vegan, but my girlfriend is much more vocal about it. We recently went home for dinner. My parents aren't vegan, but prepare vegan food when I'm home. Over dinner, my girlfriend began comparing eating vegan to the civil rights movement, which my mom found offensive. I tried explaining to my girlfriend why these comments may have crossed the line, but she gets really upset. I don't know how, or if, I should try to talk to her about it again, and my mom refuses to talk to my girlfriend until she apologizes. And my dad sides with my mom. You're from racist vegan. Your parents are behaving appropriately, even in light of your girlfriend's racism, and she should apologize immediately. It is possible, easy even, to advocate for vegan principles without comparing black people to animals. I don't know if that's what she was doing, but it's fucking hilarious. Comparing black people to animals is racist. Not maybe stumbling slightly over the line of racism, but fully fledged, fully dredged, head to toe, top to tail is racist. See, here's the thing. I don't think she was comparing black people to animals. She was comparing people who are vegan to black people. It's not the same. Lane McCallum, $10. Vegans need to be lynched. Dragonfat, send me a message on Discord. I'll handle it. If you're giving me money, I appreciate it. But if you don't have enough money to feed yourself, don't give me money, okay? I don't want people going hungry for me. I don't want that. All right? I'll give the money back. If it's like, don't, dude, okay? Don't do that. I appreciate it. I appreciate your enthusiasm about me and the channel, but don't do that. I want you guys taking care of yourself first, taking care of me second, okay? Don't do that. I appreciate it. Like, I don't want you to think I'm putting you out, but I worry about you, okay? So don't do that. Send me the details on Discord. I'll handle it after. Okay, so anyway. Your girlfriend was being racist. She should apologize for her racism, and she should stop saying racist things. She is free to be maximally vegan from the sun up to sundown without making racism a part of it. It might also be worth asking yourself if you feel comfortable dating someone who goes so immediately and so readily to that particular comparison. This is the thing. This is intersectional ideology. All struggles are related to all struggles. All minorities are the same as all other minorities. That's intersectionalism. So this is where it goes to. Okay. It's okay, Joel. Thank you very much, but take care of yourself. Okay. Let's continue here. What's this? What is this? This is just a random image. Is it something bad? Oh, it's not something bad. Okay. Zurindu, New Zealand, $5. Thank you. Don't vegans often show signs of neuron degeneration due to not getting nutrition from meat? Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. Fuck off, Torfar. Get out of here. Okay, so remember this? I covered this lovely relationship of one girl, four guys on Dumping with Scrump like a month or two ago. Not Dumping with Scrump. On Weekly Sip like a month or two ago. Okay, remember these people? Remember these people? This happy family. Let's see. Jacksonville man jailed in abuse of 5-week-old baby. That'd be this one. That'd be this one. And if you recall, in the video, like this is from like a short piece in the BBC. He said he gets jealous all the time. Well, the green hair didn't help, dude. This is my last dollar I was going to get Taco Bell, but I'll be glad to feed the fat deaf. Thanks, Meet the Galaxy. Thanks for the $5. Okay. Ethan Balcom is charged with aggravated... I almost thought this said Eric Bauman for a minute. Fucking E-Bombs World returns from the grave. Eric Balcom is charged with aggravated child abuse after a 5-week-old girl suffered multiple injuries. A 22-year-old Westside Jacksonville man told an officer he needed to tell the truth on March 17th. While much of the report about Ethan Bishop Balcom's charge of aggravated child abuse has been redacted, one line is not. He stated he believed he heard a pop during the occurrence. The 5-week-old girl's grandmother gave more details in an email to the Times-Union, saying the baby suffered a broken leg, arm, ribs, and skull fractures. I am so distraught that words cannot describe, the grandmother said. Oh, the horror of all this. I'm so overwhelmed with pain, heartache, and sorrow. She said the baby is expected to recover without any permanent damage. Balcom remains behind bars on $250,000 bail. The investigation began on March 15th when officers were called to Wolfson's Children's Hospital about a baby with broken ribs, injuries to her lungs and liver, and multiple brain bleeds, the arrest report said. The First Coast Child Protection Team's examination concluded the baby had been physically abused, with a minimum of 3 attacks. On March 17th, the baby's mother called the Florida Department of Children and Families, saying she believed Balcom had possibly injured the child while he was babysitting March 12th. Babysitting! I thought you guys were all in a healthy 5-person relationship where you were all the dads. Dads don't babysit their kids. Dads take care of their kids. It seems like when reality comes crashing down, the ideology is swiftly pitched out the fucking window. She said Balcom told her he had squeezed the child. Balcom told the responding detective that he was getting frustrated due to his inability to get any sleep while babysitting. At some point, something happened that was blacked out in the report, and that's when he said he heard the pop. Then the baby briefly ceased crying, then cried harder. What a piece of fucking shit. Now, when it comes to relationships like this, most people, and I mean like 99.9999999% of people, cannot handle a relationship with more than 2 fucking people. And if you think that you're one of the ones that can do it, you're probably not, and you shouldn't be that fucking irresponsible, especially when there's children involved. All right? There are some instances where people can handle it. And you know what? This is going to sound real bad of me, but it's the truth. In most cases, it's when it's one guy and two girls. In most cases, like I think a one guy, two girl relationship is far more likely to be more stable than a two guy, one girl relationship. And even then, it's still 99.99999% of people can't fucking do it. So don't try it. All right? Especially if kids are involved. Like, fuck you. You're all terrible. Here's some simp bucks from my Trump bucks. So no worries since I still work as well. Put this towards the computer funds. Thank you very much, X1. Actually, the computer has now been paid off. I paid it off this month. But thank you very much. I'm so hungry. I have nothing. Why did you take my last $5? Dev, you monster. Thanks, Barracuda. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's continue. I don't want to continue. Fuck you. Bernie Sanders receives mysterious letter. Actually, that's the Smash 4 theme, isn't it? I don't even remember the Smash Ultimate theme. Okay. From Burlington, Virginia. Senator Bernie Sanders has reportedly received a mysterious white letter with a red seal less than a day after announcing he was dropping out of the Democratic primary for president. I cannot get into the details at this time, but I have received a letter from Mr. Sakurai. Senator Sanders said in a streamed video from his Vermont home. Whether or not I am joining an organization to fight other heroes and villains of their respective realms is neither here nor there. But I will say this. While I used to say, are you willing to fight for someone you don't know? I now say, like my future colleagues, I fight for my friends. Despite Sanders keeping his cards close to his chest as to whether or not he will join Super Smash Bros., political analysts agree that the move makes sense for him. Smash Bros. Is an environment where fighters get the living shit beat out of them, beyond their control, and then they're ready for the next battle at no cost. That sounds quite a bit like Bernie's Medicare for All proposal. I think it's very likely that we see Bernie join Smash Bros., perhaps with AOC, Nina Turner, and the bird that landed on his podium in 2016 as potential assist trophies. As of press time, Super Smash Bros. Creator Masahiro Sakurai denied claims that Sanders would be joining his tournament, as well as the proposition from fans that Senator Elizabeth Warren could join as his alternative skin, citing that their moves would be far too different. Oh my fucking god. Adar for $4. Deb spitting fire today. Thank you very much. Ruckus from 5. If you get jealous of a baby getting attention, you shouldn't even be dating. Period. Agreed. Say hi to Bubba for us, Broccoli Head. Thank you very much, dude. Zurindu, $5. Bernie received an invitation to the League of Villains. Superpowers mass starvation. Okay. Hard Drive does comedic articles. It takes like recent events and makes like a joke article about them in the context of video games. So that's kind of what they do. They're like Babylon Bee-ish, but specifically slanted towards video games. It's kind of funny. Dale Daiquiri Pop, thanks for 5. There are 3 stages of human evolution: man, trap, and X-Man. Women are a myth. Wake up, sheep. Yeah. Louis Theroux said after his polyamory documentary that during his work, the only ones that he saw were more women than men, with women being closer to each other than him. That kind of makes sense, actually. Like if you look at like Islamists who have like 4 wives, the women are actually like close friends, and they just share a guy who provides for them. And there seems to be no like real love between them and the guy. They just like they have like a different family unit entirely. Doesn't seem stable long term for a whole society, but it might work for them. But like at the same time, like you also see Mooch Talks, you play like Nekopara, right? Like or like any kind of harem hentai game, and you notice that like the guy is basically faceless and he just gets his dick sucked by like 30 girls, but all the girls have very intricate relationships with each other, even though they're all fucking the same guy. So I know it's like a hentai game. Like it's not, or sorry, hentai. I know how to pronounce it now. I know it's a hentai game. So it's not obviously anywhere close to reality, but it seems like it kind of makes sense in that sense. You know, that's what it seems like. That like if you have like a dominant partner and like two submissive partners, it's probably more stable than say a submissive partner and multiple dominant partners who are trying to say who are like sharing the same territory in a sense. That seems incredibly unstable, you know? Of course, for most people, it won't work. For most people, a regular relationship is what they can do, and it's all they can fucking handle. All right? Lesbianism among harems in Islam is normal. I'm not surprised. Dr. Odoroki, thanks for the 5. The polyamorous relationships that worked historically were a man with a bunch of concubines with an enormous power dynamic. Exactly, because he can afford to actually upkeep all those women. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. The XFL suspends operations and lays off all employees. It's like we're back in 1999, guys. The XFL's 2020 relaunch season did not go as planned. After debuting across multiple networks, ratings started to slip. The real final blow was the coronavirus. Yeah, Vince McMahon has been like really trying to make the XFL work, and it's never going to fucking work, dude. The XFL called off the remainder of the season. Then they allowed their players to accept offers from the NFL and Canadian Football League. Now the league is shutting down completely again. Every employee was laid off. Yep. All the employees are gone. The league's done again. Thanks, coronavirus. You killed Vince McMahon's dream a second time. Yeah, the XFL came back in 2019. Yeah. They lasted like 2 seasons. They lasted like 2 seasons, and then they were gone. And then 20 years later they came back, and now they're gone again. Yeah. So, yep. XFL's gone. The league has no plans to return in 2021. It went bankrupt twice. Disney plans a live-action anthropomorphic Robin Hood. You think they would have learned with how terrible Cats was? Like, I don't know if you guys saw Cats. It was fucking awful. It was terrible, dude. But Disney being completely retarded and not understanding that no one likes them anymore. You know, only making, $8,000 on Mulan, losing millions of dollars a day due to the coronavirus. They're just going to keep throwing money into a giant fucking pit and burning it. Disney is developing a remake of its 1973 animated classic Robin Hood, with anthropomorphic CGI characters based in live action. Yep. According to The Hollywood Reporter, blind spotting director Carlos Lopez Estrada will direct the film. Kari Grunland, who penned Disney Plus's Lady and the Tramp remake, will write the script. The film is planned as a musical with anthropomorphic CGI characters based in live action. Yep. It's going to be a fucking nightmare, guys. It's going to be terrible. No one's really attached to it. So I just hope Disney disappears at this point. Disney is like the worst fucking company at this point. What is the last thing Disney did that was good? Mandalorian. Okay, fair enough. But before Mandalorian, I can't think of anything. It was like before they bought Star Wars. They haven't been doing anything good. Disney's falling apart. I think the coronavirus might actually be like a moment. It's not going to kill them, but it will humble them, I think. You know. Let's keep going here. Coronavirus diaries. A quarantine fling with my roommate has me questioning my sexuality. Now, of course, because it is Slate, because it is these terrible outlets, this had a different title before. And the different title was something along the lines of, I'm a lesbian, and yet I fucked my male roommate during my quarantine. Yeah. The loneliness of isolation has meant that identity is less important than intimacy. Really? Really? It sounds like you were never a lesbian. It sounds like you were doing this for the identity, for the politics, you know? Not because of who you actually were as a human. Jake, thanks for the $10. You would think at this point Disney's business model is focused on hemorrhaging money. Yeah, kind of. All right. As I ran my hands through my roommate's chest hair, it hit me that I hadn't had sex with a man in 3 years. That was the length of time it had passed since I had fallen in love with a new friend on a backpacking trip to Europe, and subsequently realized I was more attracted to women. Even after that relationship fizzled, I started hanging out at lesbian bars, continued dating women, and even came out to my mother. In my life, the chapter on heterosexual romance I thought was closed. But times are different now. Anything is possible in a pandemic. I held up my hands as he lifted my sweater over my head. My desire was strong and surprising. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like you were just being a thought. And the traditionalism of staying at home has basically turned you into a trad wife, and now you're gonna have to deal with that. It's how many women have like come out not as lesbians but as like ashamed, like trad and ashamed at this point. They're like, because of the coronavirus, I find myself like staying in and cooking a lot now and really enjoying it and wishing I had kids and gardening and getting to know my neighbors and like wanting my husband or boyfriend to beat the shit out of me while we have sex. And it's like, Jesus Christ, have you just been in denial this whole time? Okay. I moved into my house in Brooklyn a year. Of course it was Brooklyn. Of course it was some kind of coastal elite bullshit. I had looked past the threadbare qualities of my new place. A wobbly banister, skid marks on the wall, and splotches of mold on the bathroom ceiling, for the luxury of cheap privacy. My bedroom was 3 times the size of my previous rooms in shared apartments, and I rarely, if ever, saw my housemates. There were 3 of us living there, and there was 1 kitchen and 2 bathrooms, but we crossed paths only a few times a month. It's easy to share a space with strangers in New York City and live completely separate lives without learning anything about one another, even in your own home. For a while, that's how I liked it. It sounds like you have no connection with those around you, you know? It sounds kind of sad, in fact. Like, you don't have to like the people around you all the time, but you should at least have like some sense of community. So, something that keeps you grounded where you are and not just like a balloon in the wind. But when the real severity of the coronavirus outbreak pummeled through the city, I started to panic about my house situation. What if we're quarantined for months? Will we still hang out in our rooms alone? The once welcome isolation now suddenly sad? What if we get sick? At 28, the virus didn't seem like a looming threat. But due to my history of asthma, I was growing more insecure about the lack of support around me. So I texted my roommate and asked him if he wanted to have a few drinks in our living room. Wait, you texted your roommate? Go down the hall and knock on the fucking door. These fucking people. I swear to God. Like if there is a societal cancer, it's these people. Okay? Dressed in stained sweatpants, I pulled my stringy hair away from my face with a clip. I had downed 2 glasses of wine already. She is a wine mom. Or like a wine aunt, rather. There's no mom here. The news that all the restaurants in the city were ordered to close had filled my feed, as had the skyrocketing death toll in Italy. The world was changing every hour and for the worse. I struggled to locate myself in the midst of chaos and fear. Maybe, like I said, if you weren't a balloon in the wind, but you actually had something that actually anchored you to the real world, it would not be so hard to locate yourself during a crisis. He showed up with a bottle of wine and a smile. We sunk down on the opposite ends of the couch, offloading our anxieties about the pandemic. Why had I never noticed his mop of curly hair, his almond-shaped eyes? After a bottle of wine, our feet accidentally touched. I yanked them back. We drank another bottle. I could feel his... Oh, this was rape then, apparently. It's probably rape. We're both drunk, therefore the man's a rapist. I could feel his eyes on me, but I couldn't return his gaze. He reached for my hand and asked in a hushed tone if he could kiss me. At least he asked for consent. Okay. For a sliver of a second, I wondered if he'd hurt me if I said no. Why would you assume that? It sounds like you have a serious problem, dude. But that worry was eclipsed by my desire, my ache for tuck and spontaneity during a time when the chances for both were rapidly diminishing. Spontaneity is what you wanted. This really is a person who, like, Like this is the consumer. Seriously, this is the consumer. I want constantly new experiences to be fed into my brain. I don't want anything that is grounded or secure or safe. Just give me novelty constantly. Like she is the person that the communists ultimately complain about when they talk about like mindless consumers. Once we kissed, I couldn't stop. I didn't feel the dread I felt before with men. I didn't feel the pressure to feign pleasure. I wanted him for real. When we went back to his room, I jumped in the shower. Whatever the hookup meant about my identity, was I bi now? Was I scumming to all over again to the rom-com fantasies of my youth? I couldn't help but smile at the possibility of a quarantine romance. But the next day, when he didn't text me or come out of his room, I started to panic. Would we go back to being strangers after this? Each hour, my phone remained still. I felt used and more ridiculous for imagining that we could have had a relationship. Go down the hall and fucking knock on the door. These are like the most insufferable fucking people. All right. Around 5 o'clock, he texted me to hang out. We drank again. We talked. It became clear through the fog of my fantasy that he wasn't interested in or emotionally capable of having an end-of-the-world romance. But he did want to hang out and have sex with me at night. I thought about it. Would I be okay with having sex with my roommate without developing a relationship? Would the desire for men he'd rekindled seem somehow false post-isolation, out in the fresh air? I wasn't sure about the future, about what to do now. But then he ran his hands up my leg. This person sounds like she's fucking terrible and disgusting. And I would not. Dev, I didn't come here to coom to lewd stories. Sorry, Odoroki. I wouldn't even coom. Okay, Reese Piper. Who the fuck is this person? Shut up. Where's the... Okay. Reese Piper is a stripper. There's a Twitter. We got to see her Twitter. Oh my god. How much heroin? How much fucking heroin has been used here? I guess if you're in a quarantine, any port in a storm. I'm sorry. Oh god. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Here's you in Morocco. Stripping has feminized you because you were a tomboy. All right. Oh god, it's Harley Quinn. There's a nipple there. I don't want to see the nipple. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know if I want to keep scrolling. Damn, bitch, you live like this? Oh god, oh god. No. Oh god. Okay, next video, next article. Oh. Shouldn't have kept scrolling. God. Corona goggles on. Dev, stop. This is awful. Her name is Crystal because she does a lot of crystal meth. She's surprised that a guy didn't want to date a stripper. Oh, God. Okay, I don't have kids. And I'm sure like a Sargon type would tell me that my life might be empty. But to be honest, I find my relationship with Naomi very fulfilling. And if I had to spend the rest of my rest of my life in quarantine with her, I'd be very happy and fulfilled. You know, I find a real relationship where you can actually be honest and talk to each other. One of the best parts about being alive, to be honest. Kids are probably great too. I don't know if I'm up for it. I probably wouldn't be a good dad, and I don't think I really want to do it. But I can see why some people like having kids. But either way, something solid, something grounded, something that keeps you in the real world is definitely better than being a stripper, pretending you're good looking, and fucking your roommate and wondering why he rejects you. Like, fuck, dude. Holy shit. Okay, here we go. Let's get to this in here. Plus-sized elf makes a joke of women's bodies. I'm a naughty elf who ate fries in our diet. So for some reason, this is a manga about elves who want to lose weight, and they're all kind of overweight, and they're jiggly, and they got big tummies and big boobs and big thighs and big butts. So there's definitely like fetish material here, but it's mostly a joke, I think, like a comedy manga. But here, let's check this out. Naomi should come into my room and kiss me now. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Naomi? Naomi?
Yeah.
Did you hear what that said? What are you doing? We're still live. That was way too much of a smooch for the show. That was not the smooch I expected. Okay. First time catching you live. Love hearing your videos while I work. Thanks, Daisy Boy. Thanks for being here. $10. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. Okay. As a fat person, I'm not sure what I dislike more. No fat representation in media or fat representation in media. Because whenever it happens, it's almost always as a comic relief. Watch Dev get slapped. I didn't get slapped now. A glutton, a character who is defined by always eating. Their fatness is the only acceptable kind. A little chub around the midsection, some minor flabbiness in the arms. It's the smooch you deserve. Thank you very much. A character, especially a woman, will only be allowed to be fat if they're the villain, when the fatness is shorthand for their avarice and greed. Thanks, guys. I love you. So when I saw the mentions of writer and artist Cinda Choke's plus-sized elf, I wasn't exactly hopeful. And the front cover, a slightly chubby elf girl stuffing herself with French fries, didn't help. But 7 Seas has shown that they're capable of releases of thoughtful, sensitive rep with licenses like My Lesbian Experiences with Loneliness. I was expecting a cuter smooch rather than the enthusiastic one. Like, okay. Guys. I didn't expect that either, to be honest. Okay, I gotta actually do this article, okay? My lesbian experience with loneliness, The Bride was a Boy, and Claudine. I didn't expect it to be great. I thought it might not be terrible. I'd set the bar so low, and yet plus-sized elf drives so far underneath my expectations, I need a radar to find it. So here's plus-sized elf. Eating fries. McDonald's fries, even. Okay. The volume starts with a few pages waxing about how high-calorie junk food is making everyone fat. While the globalization of Japan has had a direct impact on their obesity rates, it's a tired and extremely reductive view that doesn't demonstrate any real understanding of the issue. That's definitely like, don't eat fatty foods. I'm not fat because of my genetics. I'm fat because I eat too much. Like, for fuck's sake. It immediately segues into Now, whatever. The main character, who introduces himself, his boss Eno, and his boss's oversized tits and ass. It is with irony that I note that the only character that appears to actually be fat is also the one that seems completely comfortable with her weight and self-image. Naoi's first customer, and entry into the quasi-harem, is Elfuda, an elf. Yes, that's her name. Elfuda is seeking to lose weight because the portal to the world she came from only allows you in if you're the same weight you were before, which is possibly one of the stupidest and most contrived plot devices I've ever seen. So I guess elves came to Earth and they can only go back, and like they're doing like an exchange. They can only go back if they weigh the same. So, and she got too fat when she came here. Okay. Naue begins by doing a massage, which either the author or translator may have conflated with chiropractic therapy, because massages generally don't make your bones crack. Oh my god, dude. Cricky crack. Jesus Christ. Okay. So anyway, upon learning she has an addiction to French fries, Naue decides on the spot that he is now a dietitian and tells her to stop cold turkey, which we all know works so well for all addicts. It does work well for a lot of them if they can do it. Like, the problem with stopping cold turkey is not the fact that it won't work. It's the fact that you don't have the willpower to do it. Stop cold turkey. If you actually do it, it'll work. If you don't do the bad thing won't happen. Like, it works. It doesn't work because you're not the one that works. That's what's happening here. Despite the fact that this guy has no fucking clue what he's doing, Elfuda managed to lose the weight in 1 month, which means she was likely only about 5 or so pounds overweight. Yeah, you can actually lose about 20 pounds a month healthily if you do it properly. If you're losing 5 pounds a month, you're not doing it right. She goes home only to return to the clinic a week later, more fries in hand, to diet a second time, setting up the yo-yo diet that anyone who has ever tried to lose weight knows very well. Okay. Most actual dietitians would see this as a failure as to try and address the root cause of the addiction, recommending lifestyle changes, as well as diet and exercise. Naue, with all the success of a mediocre white man, he's Asian. He's fucking. Is Naue is it like a British name? Naue. Is it German? Is it like Spanish or French? You fucking idiot. Oh, white men are the cause of everything, apparently. Yeah, like we cause Asian people to act terribly. Fucking hell. Yes, this is literally just a review. Yep. This is literally just a review, and she doesn't like it because she's fat herself. I haven't wanted to burn a book since the 11th grade English and the Scarlet Letter, but for Play Size Up, I might just revisit the idea. You are so fucking ass blasted. And you're stupid. Okay, who wrote this? Tia Kala. Who the fuck are you? Longtime writer, temporary office minion, and nerd of all trades. Yeah, sure. Enjoys plants, cats, puns of varying quality. Yep, you sound like you're somebody who will never get married. Okay, dog whistle, $5. Thanks you. Thick elf eats fries. Fat. Thanks, dude. Thanks. Okay. Tia Kala, do you have like a Twitter that I can see? See how dumb you are? Maybe I'll look it up. There can't be that many Tia Kalas around there. Tia Rageface McAvoy. This is probably you. Apparently sometimes I say interesting things. Is this you? Probably. You know what I'll do? I'll do Tia Cal from Tia Cal and search for elf. Maybe not. Oh no. This feels like my reaction to plus-sized elf. Okay. Yeah, so it's probably you. It's probably fucking you. Yeah, and you, just looking at the feed, you seem like kind of a piece of work. Not like stripper level piece of work, but you definitely seem like somebody who's going to hate their lives in about 10 years because you wasted your youth. That's what it seems like to me. Also, anyone who likes Animal Crossing, shame on you. All right. So that is it. That is it for today, guys. $2 from NA. Thank you. Bo Raicho from MKX, a fat drunken Baritsu master. I don't know what that is though, but thank you. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you very much. Here's my Twitch channel. That's not Twitch channel. It's Tia Call. Okay. Here's my Twitch channel. Twitch.tv/GameBoomers. Come there in about 7 hours. I'll be playing video games with my friends. It is a more casual stream than this. I'm actually able to talk to the chat a little bit more because there's not 700 of you. There's more like 60 of you sometimes. We're going to play Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So come by, chat with me, and we'll have fun. Let me see. What else? Yes, the ways to support the channel are on the screen right now. If you feel like financially supporting me, you can do it like this. And of course, if you're part of the $5 club, you are supporting the Minecraft server, etc. I will probably pop on Minecraft this afternoon. I will answer my DMs this afternoon as well. I'm going to get to work, basically. I'm going to go get to work. I'll see you guys in about 7 hours. We will be doing... Dave says he'll be here, so we'll be doing Star Wars. Okay, Dave was here last night, and we did Trials of Mana, and we did... What else did we do last night? Space Marine. We did Space Marine, dude. That was an awesome game. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for being here. I support the... I like the fact that you support me, is what I'm trying to say. And it's honestly great. Again, I will point out one final time. Don't give me money if you can't afford it. Okay? I don't want anyone going hungry over me. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you later, guys. I love you very much.